Life is as ephemeral as dew on a leaf.
OK， 好，我们终于结束了漫长，对，超级漫长的音乐台。哎，今天也不会跑模拟宇宙了，不用担心。今天我们要来做一点轻松的事情，就是好比说，我们来跑我到现在还没有抽到的卢卡的同行任务。嗨。你怎么什么时候都在啊？有点太神奇。
A few games of chess will while away the time.
有没有一种可能，就是好几个人同时控一个账号？天哪，你不原来后面是一个组织吗？今天要跑卢卡的同行任务。其实我到现在，因为我没有抽到卢卡，所以我不太清楚卢卡到底是一个怎么样的人。大概就知道他应该是一个热血大男儿，然后会陪虎克一起瞎跑，大概就这样吧。应该是这个人物。热血大叔，他是大叔吗？他看起来算年轻。哦，希尔在这儿。
Aren't you going to watch the fight, Zila? He's defending his championship title.
Ugh, nah, I'll pass. It's not like anyone else has a chance with him around.
You're right about that. I get it if you don't want to join in the fun. It's all the same after a while. Ah, what a rare moment of rest. Maybe I should find a spot to stretch my legs a bit too.
那仙州人怎么办？仙州人随便掐指一算都超过了20岁。
Zila and Oleg. I wonder what they're talking about. I'll go ask them.
Hey, isn't that the Trailblazer? It's been a while since I've seen you around. How you doing?
Hey, how have your travels been? Thanks to you, things are pretty peaceful around here. The chief and I are getting restless.
Silly girl. Just a few days of hard-earned rest and you're already making it sound like jail time. Oh, you heard us. We were talking about my student Luca.
你的徒弟。
Oh, you probably haven't met him yet. In short, he's a top-tier fighter in the underworld. He was also doing work for Wildfire before, just not in this town. Oh, right. She hasn't seen Luca defend his championship title before, right? Zila, why don't you take our hero and swing by the fight club to show her the match? What? You don't want to?
No, it's just... I'm worried Luca might do something stupid again.
以前发生过什么吗？他说希尔好像也是不太过脑的类型吗？
Oh, I remember now. Luca was defending his title once, and Zila was watching in the audience. The opponent for that fight was too weak. They went down with just a few punches. I don't know what got into Luca after that, but he said out loud that he wanted Zila to come up and fight him right there and then.
Why don't we stop there, Chief? I'd rather not relive the moment.
Okay, I'll stop. Anyway, that's what Luca's like. He forgets about himself once he's in the mood. But I trust Luca not to make the same mistake again. So, back to the original suggestion. Are you good to take her to the fight club, Zila?
Ugh, fine. I'll take you there.
That's more like it. The more friends, the merrier. I hope you can get along with my favorite student.
Why does Luca always come sneaking back into town like this? I haven't seen him for a while. I hope he's grown up a bit since then.
Huh? Hurry and run to the club now. Otherwise, the fight'll be over when you get there. Luca's opponents usually don't last long. Go.
My friend. That's it. I give up.
Friends of the I mean, Friends of Belobog, the champion of the 1,761st Fighting King Challenge, 30 tournaments, 28 victories, the Boulder King of Fists, Luca!
红蓝配色还蛮典型。
Looks like it's over already.
Hey, Zila! And, you are?
Oh, I forgot to introduce her. This is the Trailblazer. You must have heard of her before.
Oh, so this is the Trailblazer who helped reunite the overworld with the underworld. It's truly a pleasure to meet you. Were you here just to see my fight? Well, I'm flattered. I just won a little fight in the cage. What you did was much bigger than that.
Luca! Luca! Luca!
Ugh, the crowd never gets tired, do they?
Do you want to head outside? It's a bit loud for talking in here. See you next time, everyone. There are sparks yet to fly. Ugh, finally. I think we lost them. Let's chat here.
You're popular as ever, champion.
Oh, are you still angry at me over that one time, Zila? I just got a bit carried away.
所以你们打了一场
Of course not. Two senior members of Wildfire duking it out in the fight club? That would be bad form.
The mood was on fire that day, but the final match was over in just a few swings. Everyone wanted more. So in the heat of the moment, I just... Oh, come on. Don't hold that against me, Zila. I've always been impressed by you. I've wanted to spar with you for ages.
Ugh, I don't fight for fun. Stop getting your hopes up. Anyway, now that you've dragged us out here, what did you want to talk about?
Oh, yes. So I'm trying to get a plan going. Not really. It's my personal training plan. I want you to join me in witnessing the next steps in the development of Luca, the Boulder Town fighting champion.
七姐一定在想，干我屁事。
Whoa, whoa, hold your horses. Chief Oleg wanted us to come and cheer for you. He didn't say anything about becoming your sparring partners. We haven't got the time.
You can't hide anything on that face of yours. Oleg already told me that things in the underworld are pretty peaceful now. And even Wildfire's running out of things to do. Besides, look at this gal! You want in, right?
主角的宿命就是当工具人。
That might be the weirdest thing you've ever said.
So that's a yes, right? I knew it!
Ugh, there's no stopping you once you've made up your mind. Fine. Since she agreed, count me in too.
Great, that's settled then. The training is on Svarog's turf. I heard about your achievements. You probably know that place like the back of your hand, right? Just let me know when you're ready, and we can head over together.
不能跟希尔对哦，可以跟希尔
I
对
have
话
a。bad feeling about this. Luca always does things on the spur of the moment. Too passionate. Either way, it's classic Luca. I'm used to it by now. Still, when it comes to fighting on the front lines, you can put your life in his hands. There's a dozen of us in Wildfire who are still in his debt, not to mention ordinary underworlders. Ugh, that's a story for another day. I have no idea what he's up to this time. We'll just have to wait and see.
反正最糟糕的状况就是他直接
Bad feeling about maybe he's on a victory high, or maybe not. Either way, it's classic Luca. Still, when it comes,
如果最糟糕的状况，也就只是去绑架个克拉拉，然后让史瓦罗来打你而已嘛。应该是不会的。
How about it? Are you ready to head out for the special training? That was fast. Let's do it. Keep up, Zila. Don't fall behind.
I don't need you to remind me. Let's go.
要带路，对，不对。这个路，它是毁灭的吗？它是虚无的，所以它不能打。行吧，我相信人可以解决一切。
This is Svarog's turf. Where to now?
Don't worry, just follow me. We need to find a mechanic called Cassidy first. I've hit him up before. This way.
Luca, you're finally here. I've been waiting for you for ages.
Relax, bro. I'm a man of my word. No need to stress out.
And these two are... Oh! Miss Zila! To think that two senior Wildfire members are concerned with my trivial problems.
They just came along to help. Don't mind them. Just tell us exactly what happened.
Came along to help, huh?
Okay. This may sound strange, but I'm an amateur mechanic. I like collecting scrap in my free time, doing odd jobs, like putting robots together, that sort of thing. But a few days ago, two of my robots suddenly disappeared. They were my pride and joy. I usually leave them in the tent when I head out. Everyone in the settlement knows each other. This has never happened before. Someone must have set their sights on my robots and stolen them while I was gone. I just don't know how they managed it. Did they change the programming? Oh, but that's not possible. It's not impossible. I just don't think there's anyone in the settlement capable of something like that.
I see. Two robots. Do you have any clues? Any reasonable guesses? We need to have an opening to start the investigation.
Not really. But here's the most mysterious part of all this. One of the machines they stole was a drone. I call it Little Faye. Little Faye has an alarm that buzzes non-stop as soon as any unauthorized people get close. It's guaranteed to wake up the entire settlement. But I didn't hear Little Faye's alarm at all. I still can't figure out how that happened. No way. Little Faye was shipshape, not a hitch nor glitch in sight.
A drone that was supposed to sound an alarm suddenly went silent. Worth remembering. Anything else?
Let me think. Oh, there is one other thing, but I don't know if it's useful. Little Faye also has a tracker. If it gets too far from Big Ben... Oh, Big Ben is the name of the other robot. If there's too much distance between them, Little Faye will automatically start routing and fly to Big Ben's location. That's all, I suppose. I tried to find clues myself, but I don't know where to start. This job needs real professionals.
Mm-hmm. Cool, we've got this. Don't worry, bro. We promise we'll find your robots.
Hey, how can you be so sure?
Trust me, Zila. Don't worry, Cassidy. Wildfire's on the case. You just rest up here and don't let this ruin your day.
What was that all about? You're 100% certain we're gonna find those robots for him?
Slow down, Zila. Listen to my analysis first. It's a big job to steal 2 robots without anyone noticing, especially when one of them has an alarm. I'm guessing that our thief friend never even took Little Faye.
You mean...
I think the thief knew that Little Faye had an alarm, so they decided to break it. But they also knew that Cassidy could fix Little Faye and use its tracker function to find Big Ben. The thief must have tossed the broken drone somewhere and only made off with Big Ben. Hey, why are you both looking at me like that? Say something.
确实符合逻辑。
Seriously? You gotta tell me if there are holes in my logic.
So, you do have a brain somewhere in all that muscle.
I'm not just biceps and steel, you know. Well, if you all agree with what I said, let's go prove it. Missing drones are a bit of a regular occurrence down here. Come on, move those legs.
Luca, do you often find stuff for other people?
Seems like it. Kids always come to me when they lose stuff.
No wonder.
Man, this area is so run down. I wouldn't want to live here.
The people living here don't want to either. They've got no other choice.
We can change that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look! There's a drone over there! But how can we tell if it's the one Cassidy lost?
Here, look. Someone deliberately scratched off the paintwork. Didn't even do a good job of it.
Oh, you're right. You've got a good eye, Zila. Whoever did it must have been in a hurry. We need to fix this little guy up. Can you lend a hand?
结果还是要我修。
The little one can fly again.
Bing, bing. Little Faye, reinitialization complete.
We really found it. Pretty lucky if you ask me.
Scanning for signal from Big Ben.
Oh, listen. That must be the tracking system Cassidy mentioned.
Signal not found. Big Ben is currently too far away from this unit. Tracking function must be enabled.
It really does have a tracking function. Let's see how useful it is. Hey, it's flying away! Follow it!
Look, that fellow over there is acting pretty shocked. Hey, friend.
What? Who's there? A red ribbon? What? Wildfire? Huh? How did you...
I'm doing just fine. No monsters around here. Why don't you, go bother someone else?
Shying away from honest work, indulging in petty crime. Of course you're doing just fine.
I'm not sure this falls under petty crime, Zila. That whole robot he's got next to him. It's Big Ben, all right.
Hold on a second. Who told you the name of this robot? Don't tell me it's...
That's right. Cassidy sent us here. Hand over what you stole, or be prepared to face the fist of a champion.
Fists of a champion, huh? I've come this far. I won't be able to show my face around here if news gets out. Do your worst. Big Ben, let's get him.
Going all the way, huh? Enough talk then. Luca, let's get him.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Here, let me punch some sense into you. Don't get cocky.
That paradise may be unreachable. Savor it for me.
Give it up. You're no match for us.
I can't turn back now.
You've got guts. Time to end this.
Your end approaches.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Spare me, please, all of you. I shouldn't have stolen anything. I admit. Give me a second chance.
不得不说，看着卢卡的动作，现在会想到，原神的莱欧斯里，你们两个，武器还长得差不多。
You're admitting defeat? What happened to all that bravado you had a few moments ago? The Multamerville warrior. The peerless Boulder champion. Upholding justice and peace once again. Nice! Our thieving friend surrendered, and Big Ben looks to be in one piece. The first step of the champion's training is complete. Huh? Why are you two so straight-faced? Can't you look a little happy?
什么也不说。
What was that supposed to be? The Multamerville warrior?
No, that thing just a slogan. Don't take it too seriously. Let's get Big Ben back to Cassidy.
Fine. Let's finish up here. But I'm gonna put it out there. We're not gonna forget those lines of yours anytime soon.
I'm sorry, please. I've learned my lesson. I've reset its systems. It won't attack you anymore. Just get it out of here.
Beep boop. Big Ben misses home. Big Ben wants to talk with Little Faye. Big Ben wants to play with Cassidy. Go home. Go home.
我们回家，你们别再跟我搞这出了，我已经快被这句话搞到人 PTSD。我们一起回去。光山也有，原神也有，他妈的。
Big Ben, oh, you're back.
Beep boop. Cassidy. Little Faye. Cassidy.
I don't know how I can ever thank you, Luca, Sila, and Miss Outsider. My life can finally get back on track now.
See? I kept my word, right? Wildfire's senior members always deliver what we promise.
I've never doubted you, Luca. I'll remember this forever. Right? Time to take little Faye and Big Ben for a systems check.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll catch up later. That felt great. Such a wholesome feeling to help other people, don't you think?
To be honest, I think you could have handled it yourself. You said this was the first step, right? So, just how many steps does your training have exactly?
3. Just 3 steps. Trust me, it won't take too much of your time. Easy. I'm about to tell you. Let's go. Next, we're gonna clear up all the Fragmentum cronies still left in the settlement.
Huh? Fragmentum? But the settlement...
Wasn't affected by Fragmentum, right? You're not wrong. The fissure here only recently opened up. Master Oleg got the intel from our network just yesterday. I asked him to leave this case to me. Perfect for the second step of our training, right?
Ugh, like master, like student. I admire your attitude. In any case, if this concerns the Fragmentum, then there's no time to lose. Where are the monsters? Lead the way.
Way ahead of you. Follow me.
Luca, come clean with me. Are you here for some other reason?
It's just training, for real. It's not like you to be so suspicious, Zila.
原来我没开到，来看。
Say, how did you settle your beef with Svarog? Tell me the juicy details.
Ugh, it's a long story. I'll tell you later. There's so many of them. Are you sure the fissure only recently opened up?
Our intel should have been accurate. Seems like Boss Svarog must have let his guard down. These guys are messing up his turf.
Enough talk. Let's clean up this area.
Give up. Step out of it.
A blade knows no mercy. The fight is set.
Choose one to stick 'em on. My turn.
The punches decide. Let's see some sparks fly!
Wait for the time.
Let's settle this.
Small fry. Strike first! Give up. Don't get cocky!
I will dispatch you. Your end approaches.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary.
Let's settle this.
Gotcha. Luck of the draw, please. And... victory!
Ah, no wonder these minions are so active. There's a big fella hiding behind them.
So this guy is the source of it all, right? If we take him out, the Fragmentum activity in this area should subside for a while. And Trial 2 will be complete.
That's right. What's up? Starting to get into it, Zila?
It's been too long since I had a good workout. This will be a nice warm-up.
All right. We'll charge in once you're ready. Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly! Just getting started. Step out of it.
The fight is set. Bloom. Unnecessary. That paradise. Savor it for me.
My turn. Choose one.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Talking. The punches decide.
A blade knows no mercy.
You chose.
Give up. Don't get cocky.
Nearly there. It's not gonna last much longer.
I'll deal the final blow.
Fail to set you.
Wait for the time.
Woo, that was a tough one. Good teamwork, guys. Luca, is that everything?
The Multamerville warrior. The peerless boulder champion. Defeater of evil throughout the world.
一样动作，好可爱。
Are you okay?
这是什么行为艺术吗？
Why are you so hyped? What's going on?
It's just a normal victory celebration. Don't need to be so alarmed.
You call that normal? I might have let it slide if it was in the cage. On second thought, no. That was cringe even by Fight Club standards.
Don't get so worked up, Zila. I'm thinking clearly. Plus, didn't we just get rid of another major threat to the underworld?
True, but quit changing the subject. This new routine of yours is just...
Don't worry. I promise you, it'll only last till the end of my training. Actually, have I been making too many promises today? That's not a good habit. Anyway, there's only one more step in my training plan. Come on, guys, help me wrap it up.
I guess we're in too deep. Better let it run its course. So tell us, what else is on the schedule?
The final step in this training is to challenge Boss Svarog.
What the? 好吧，确实是最糟的状况。你还敢说你自己没毛病？
Are you sure you're thinking clearly?
Whoa, stay cool, Zila. Like I said, I'm thinking clearly. Every word I said is serious. I set this as the final goal of my training a few days ago. Think about it. Is there any underworld opponent worth challenging more than Boss Svarog?
Oh no, I can't agree to this. You're asking for trouble. Forget about winning or losing. The relationship between Wildfire and Svarog only just got patched up.
I'm not gonna rile him up. Don't make this more complicated than it is. I'm just inviting him to have a fair fight with me, like how you'd have in the cage.
Are you mad? Svarog is a robot. He doesn't understand the rules of the cage. He's different from us. His fists are made of steel.
That means we're evenly matched, right?
You know what I mean. Don't act smart with me. You don't make any sense.
I understand what you're saying, Zila. But you know, I'm a fighter. It's my duty to keep training and get stronger. It's a terrible feeling to have a powerful opponent in your head, but never be able to get close to him. It's all thanks to your patching things up with Svarog that I'm able to have this opportunity now. I'm not gonna miss it for the world.
All right, fine. We'll go find Svarog and have a nice chat with him. Let me say this first. If he doesn't want to deal with you as a challenger, then we're getting out of there ASAP.
Don't worry, I'll convince him. But you're right. If he's not in the mood for it, then I won't force him. I haven't really worked with Boss Svarog before, so please, lead the way. Let's go.
Luca, you...
What's up?
Never mind. I get the feeling I'm wasting my breath.
Have
you talked to Oleg about going to see Svarog?
That's all you want to ask? I don't necessarily tell Master Oleg everything, you know.
很自在，很自在风的施瓦罗。
The Trailblazer, Zila of Wildfire, and
为什么我觉得施瓦罗先生的声音好像变得比较温柔了一点？
Hey, in honor to meet you, Boss Svarog, I'm Luca, a senior member of Wildfire, just like Zila.
accessing backend database. Querying. Query complete. Luca, born in Maltamerville, winner of the 28th Bouldertown Fight King Challenge, 11th student of Oleg, acting chief of Wildfire.
Oh, wow, impressive! Thank you for saving me the self-introduction.
Luca of Wildfire, what is the purpose of your visit?
Straight to the point, just the way I like it. I'm here to challenge you, Boss Svarog.
Challenge.
挑战
Intent unclear. Outsider, Zila of Wildfire, can you provide an explanation?
他这里有点
Hey, why are you fanning the flames? He's the one who came up with this idea. It's up to you to accept it or not, Svarog.
Yep, it's not that complicated. I just want to go a few rounds with the one everyone agrees is the most powerful in the underworld and see where I stand. What do you say? Are you interested?
Evaluating.
正在评估
Intention unclear. Enmity level 0. Lie detection passed. Evaluation completed. The opposing party only came to spar.
接受
I agree to fight you. Luca of Wildfire.
同意了
Huh? Hold on. You agree?
If weapons and gun barrels are unused for prolonged periods of time, the risk of rust damages increases. Periodic use will reduce such risk and extend the life of these components.
What? That's the worst excuse I've ever heard.
See, I told you I could convince him. You could be our referee, Zila. You know the rules of the club, inside out.
Fine, I get it. If you insist. Competitors, take up positions.
I really can't tell whose side you're on.
等一下克拉拉不在算了加油不愧是主角
I'm ready, Svarog. We can start anytime.
I too have a question. Luca of Wildfire. How did you acquire your mechanical arm?
I'm honored to be one of the things in the underworld that even you don't know about. This arm? Well, it's not that exciting. It's all because I got distracted in a defense campaign. I can't even remember the date of that fight. More importantly, it was only after losing my arm that I found the meaning of life. What it really feels like to be alive. That's why I'm standing here right now, to feel alive. And also for everyone who put their hope and faith in me.
Excellent answer. I will treat this challenge seriously. Luca of Wildfire.
In the blue corner, Svarog from the robot settlement. Are you ready?
Ready.
In the red corner, Luca from Maltamerville. Are you ready?
我可以感受到希尔的满心的不愿意
Whenever you are.
Okay. This is a no-holds-barred contest. 1 round only. Victory will be declared when one contestant submits, or the fight is stopped by the referee. All right. Fight!
Let's see some sparks fly.
Executing annihilation. Executing operation.
Now we're talking. I'm just getting started. Opponent worth their salt. Let's see some sparks fly! Finally! An opponent that can take the punches head on!
A powerful strike, but not enough to break my defenses.
That's why they call you Boss Farog. How about this? Snap out of it!
Calculating result. Analysis complete.
Now we're talking.
Purge initiated. Executing operation.
Not bad.
Red contestant down. 10, 9, 8, 7.
No way. I'm a long way from tapping out. Let's go. Where's the applause? Opponent worth their salt. Let's see some sparks fly!
Reinforcing. Value exceeds threshold. Transmission block. Executing annihilation. Calculating result.
等一下，召唤手手不算作弊。
Executing operation.
Gotta keep fighting.
The winner has been decided.
Enough, Luca. Let's end it here.
No, it's not over. I must show you. Back in the
Analysis
ring.
complete.
Where's the applause? Opponent worth their salt. Let's see some sparks fly!
You make a strong impression, Luca of Wildfire. I will remember this fight.
Thanks. But it's not over.
Beast protocol terminated.
I can't.
Luca of Wildfire, it does not matter why you came here. I acknowledge your strength. Your performance was enough to make me reevaluate the limits of humanity.
That's really...
Wake up! On your feet! Luca! Hey, Luca! Luca, can you hear me? Hey! Luca, you're up. You're finally awake. You've been out for the whole day. We were really worried.
Don't worry, Zila. Like I said, it was just the exhaustion. Svarog was deliberately holding back.
Zila... And... Nat? I'm in... the clinic?
Where else? You think we'd leave you on Svarog's turf?
Thank you all. I feel much better now. Sorry, Nat. I must have wasted your time.
Don't be ridiculous, Luca. Still, whatever your motivation was, I hope you can find a different outlet for it.
I'm not gonna let you off the hook that easy. There's more to this story. You need to explain what the heck got into you today. That's on me too. I should have refused him straight away. I had a bad feeling from the start.
You're always so serious. I've said it before. This is my trip.
Oh, slow down. You haven't completely recovered. Zila, don't pressure him. Let him rest.
Thanks, Nat, but I'm almost recovered. I have some things to do.
Hey, where do you think you're...
Let him go, Zila.
I really don't get him. Well, whatever they are, they're not good enough. If he never intended to explain anything to us, why did he drag us along? No, this is too weird. I'm gonna follow him and see what he's up to. Of course. You're not too busy these days, right? I'll give you a shout if I need help. Luca didn't used to be like this. I just can't let it go.
If you must, Zila, try not to worry. I don't want to see you two fighting.
Don't worry, Nat.
Now that they've left, I have a favor to ask you. It's easy for Luca to get ahead of himself sometimes, but I've never seen him this headstrong. It does make me wonder. Could you ask Oleg how Luca's been recently? I haven't seen much of him lately. It's hard for me to get the full picture. Thank you. Regardless of what's really going on, I hope none of you let small things get in the way of your friendship. See you. Please, go ask Oleg about. Don't let small things get in the way of your...
不要跟我说到最后，其实卢卡跟克拉拉是亲戚之类的。应该不是吧？他一直在提那个奇怪
What
口
wind
号。
blew you this way, outsider? Oh, my student. Did something happen recently? I was wondering why he didn't come to see me after the championship match ended. Come, tell me about it. That does sound a little strange. Luca usually doesn't push himself so far. Huh. He may be a tough guy on the surface, but he's got his secrets. Did he tell you about the origins of his mechanical arm? Ah, then he probably didn't describe the scene in detail. That was 7 years ago? I was patrolling with some comrades in the neighboring town of Multamerville. There was a serious-looking fella looking after the shop. He was probably a few years younger than me, but his hair and beard were white as snow. There was a young lad doing odd jobs. He looked pretty exhausted. Anyway, I convinced the shopkeeper to let him come with me. Luca was a fast learner. At first, I couldn't figure out if he liked what I was teaching him. Fighting, weapons, strategy, etc. He didn't talk a lot, just kept his head down. Then, about a year after I took him in, Luca lost one of his arms while rescuing townsfolk from the Fragmentum in Multamerville. He almost didn't make it. He was unconscious for 2 or 3 days. I sat next to his bed, anxious and guilty. Guess what he said to me after he woke up? Master, I feel great. He had bandages all over his body. Most of his wounds hadn't healed yet. But it was the first time he'd ever smiled at me. I still remember that expression. Oh, Sorry, I get a little carried away when I tell this story. What I'm trying to say is Luca views other people's lives as more important than his own. That's how he's always been. So when he says stuff like, this is for training, that's probably a lie. He's hiding something from you, all right? Anyway, I'm too old to be getting involved in this stuff. I'm sure you and Zila can sort this by yourselves. One thing I will ask, please try not to embarrass him too much, okay? He's the fighting champion of Boulder Town, after all. An idol for all the children. He needs to keep up that image.
因为我就知道学习要来，你们总是这么准时。下一个人往铆钉镇去了，真的马上来。
Oh, you're here. Come on. He wasn't in a hurry, so we should be able to catch up easy enough. Look, there he is.
那什么？我们居然还要潜行？
Let's follow him. Stay quiet. Whew, thank goodness we didn't lose him. Quick, let's keep up the chase. This doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit. Doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit. Oh, where is he going? Wait, that's Hook. What's she doing here?
我就不在这。
Up to no good. Lucas should tell her to go back to town. He's always worrying after the kid's safety. We've come this far. We can't let this kid ruin everything. Shh, she's coming this way.
Wow, honorary member, Miss Zila.
Shh, be quiet. You almost exposed us.
Why are you sneaking around like this? Huh? Hook's confused.
We're gonna lose him if we don't hurry. Hook, run back to town. Stop hanging around here.
Okay. That's what Lucas said too. I hope you two find the treasure.
Whew, thank goodness we didn't lose him. Quick, let's keep up the chase.
这里掩体有点少。不是大哥，你这样也看不到。
This doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit.
"可以躲在这。 不是不是，竟然都没看到。
Did he put something down? Let's go have a look. A case? For some reason, I feel like... Yeah, you're right. I wonder what's in there. Here, let me open it. Is this a notebook? It looks like a kid's handwriting and some scribbled art. Have a look.
Mr. Luca. Hello. My name is Margie, and I'm from Multamerville too. I'm a big fan of yours. I've been sick since I was a baby, but I still dream of becoming a big star in the cage one day. It's a bit embarrassing, but I wanted my dad to give you this notebook. I wanted to tell you that you've inspired me to keep working hard and achieve my goal, even if it's hard to reach. When I become a fighter as awesome as you, I'm gonna do my best to help people in the underworld. I want to team up with my friends and help everyone together so they can smile again. I'll listen to their thanks and then yell out my winning slogan. The Multamerville Warrior, the peerless Boulder Champion, upholding justice and peace once again. Then I want to chase away all the bad things hurting everyone. I'll go with my friends and clear out all the scary monsters. I'll make the underworld safe, and then yell out my other winning slogan. The Multamerville Warrior, the peerless Boulder Champion, defeater of evil throughout the world. Lastly, I want to make life better for the underworld. Mom said there's someone called Svarog who keeps stopping us from going back to the overworld.
他史瓦罗画的蛮像的。
So I'm gonna challenge that big robot and show him what I can do as a champion fighter. But Svarog is too strong. We'll never win. My friends are gonna all want to back out when they hear about this, but I know I have to be an example for everyone. I need to stick my neck out and go challenge Svarog on my own. Bam! Crap! Boom! It's gonna be such an epic fight, and then we'll reach a draw, and neither of us will be able to win. But Svarog will acknowledge my strength and be willing to listen to the Underworlders. So, it'll be a happy ending. My friends will clap, and all the people suffering will be free. But all that is just my dream. I don't know how long it's gonna be till it becomes reality. I'm lying in bed sick right now. But as long as Mr. Luca is around, I won't be scared. I remember everything you said to encourage me. Before becoming a champion, I want to defeat this illness first. Then, I need to learn how to stand, walk, and exercise again. Until I achieve all my dreams. I hope... no. I believe Mr. Luca will support me till the end. Right?
Luca, I think I get it now. Maybe we should forget about all this. What do you say? Me too. But maybe we should give him some time. Let's head back to town for today. Good night, Margie.
It's getting late. Where to now?
剩下雪白的，看卢卡会在哪？跟奥列格站在一起，再可能。哦，有他在这。哦，卢卡有上。
I've always lived in the underworld and never ever imagined. I just can't believe I can look at my home from this angle. Say, our planet really isn't that big, is it? Oh, like how things look big when they get closer? I get that. You've been traveling for so long. Surely you've been to places way bigger than this. Don't laugh. But I used to hide in the storage room in my dad's workshop and go through old picture books. They were full of places I'd never seen before. Oceans, forests. I heard Yalo, Yarillo, right? I heard Yarillo 6 didn't used to be all snowy like this, and it had all sorts of landscapes and natural environments. They're totally magical to me. I'd never have imagined it myself. Maybe it's too unrealistic to wish it'd go back to the way it was, but it's good to have a dream, right? Yeah, that's the spirit. I want to see some places with a little more get up and go, you know? Still, those places wouldn't be home. Case in point, I've only been here for a while, but I'm already kind of missing the taste of the underworld air.
哦，我这里有空了。
Always be prepared.
来去机械聚落。啊，这时候克拉拉就在了。你敢不敢骑啊？
Friendliness, 81.8%.
Please try to get along with the little...
Luca? He's nice to people. I know he seems kinda impatient, but he's actually very caring. Did you know? Mr. Svarog's hands can turn into machines that dry my hair? Also, they can cut big stones and turn them into little tables and chairs.
Oh, that kid puts up a strong front, but under the surface, he's afraid of becoming a bird.
他应该不会认识路，不会认识。路啊，不认识。头像。
Luca loves to eat meat just like Hook.
OK， 桑博。
Have you seen him compete? A lot of underworlders made a lot of money off that kid. Your pal Sampo here wasn't one of them.
摇钱最大的摇钱树，但是没有长在桑博的后院。这个还蛮好笑的。哦，你怎么这么可怜？一切的好处是等待是有回报的。10点过后，我们就可以开抽券了。但是总觉得还好久。2从12点啊，不是10点，12点开始。所以就是一路睡到12点再开抽。对。为了要存那个福轩的聘礼，我也是准备了不少。因为是完全没有抽的，我努力忍住了。虽然想手贱抽个几抽，但是我没有抽。还不行，等福轩开始，我们去开播没有啦。应该会再等一阵，应该是晚上，因为他那个直播时间的重置要一点时间，这也是一个重点，所以等他重置完，我再直播，不然他不会算天数。
Feel free to look around.
这实在是太尴尬。然后我东西都准备好，可是我很怕东西准备好，然后结果他不来。所以其实我不是很赞成。先把东西准备好这件事情，就是你知道他的所有材料之类的，就好比说什么升级的材料啊，诸如之类的。然后就是，然后期待落空会很难过，我觉得。然后我一直在思考，我到底要抽，要等净流。于是最后我决定，我2个都赌。你知道，就是我找不到什么理由拒绝福轩，我也找不到什么理由拒绝大姐的净流，所以就都赌。那他来总会来，他不会来，他也总有一天会来，就跟我的七七一样。原神我开始玩到大概500多天，我才终于抽到七七，一定都会有这样的日子，他总有一天会到的，对吧？永远只有时间的问题，有赌未必。反正人生就是不断在掷硬币。这个只是游戏的抽卡帮我们限制在一定的概率内而已。我们今天就闲晃到整点， 然后去看个每日，然后写完就差不多可以休息啦。我还蛮意外，卢卡的剧情蛮短的，可能是因为私心的关系吧，好可怜哦。接下来要开2个林可跟3月期的全面回忆。
It's getting late. Where to now?
讲到这个，从仙舟恢复之后，有多一个我觉得还蛮漂亮的东西，就好像在2店吧，在这个位置。
It's getting late. Where to now? 我记得现实是确实有这个乐器，它也确实是这样摆，对，它也是摆好几个钟这样。但我也忘记这个乐器正确名称叫什么。以前有学过一次，这个相关的历史，我也忘记在什么时候学的。对，它的名字应该是取自工商爵士语的公语。就它是一种乐器，它专门作为一种，它就是一种钟啊。不知道，当你常常查一些东西的时候，你就会学到越来越多奇怪的事。只是有点糟糕的是，你要听到很大声，你就必须要贴得很近，然后就会变得有点像变态。哦，我找到了。不好意思，不好意思。变得像变态，本来就是变态，好吧，我没有办法否认。黑流星超可爱的，它是一种叫编钟的乐器。找一下编钟。它其实就是一种用钟去排列成大小，就有点像是水杯高低的那种类型的乐器。它就是依靠不同的钟去共鸣出不同的声音，然后来进行编排这样。 好像去呈现中国古典乐的时候还会用到吧，所以你如果去查编钟时还找得到这东西。哦，我该选啥呢？先不要选。哦，海滩守护者。说起来，我上次应该是这几天一直接到吧，就是接到那个一个奇怪的瓶子，然后丢出去再送回来，再丢出去再送回来，然后就是有一个人不知道受困在哪里。然后最近看到有一个人神秘的站在海边，然后最后他就扑通的消失了，一看就知道他跳海，一听就知道，对不对？然后因为我们已经熟了这个工作，所以我们就可以随时随地来这边查。今天可以独自来。今天还有漂流瓶吗？我一直没有遇到放生派的人。哦，天气。你是不是已经在想念我的来信？天舟上自古就有隐士，我和星期六过着隐士生活，日出而作，日落而息，没有颈椎病也和腰椎颠盘突出。为什么这么的详细啊？桃花雨。主要的目的并不是求救，而是炫耀。你有可能捡到重复的幸运，因为我扔了很多。会否定一下自己。就是一念之间，你就产生了某个具体的倾向。你对这种避世的态度，但进一步想，到底是为了什么？意味着和过去告别，因为我有未尽之事要做。我有这封信让我有点生气，我只想谢谢不同的人。这也许是欢愉命途下的体验，至少在当下你走在欢愉命途上。下次去魔女宇宙的时候，试试欢愉开局如何？你不要教我魔女宇宙要选哪一个。好了，快乐的时光总是结束的很快，其实也没有很久了。今天是1个小时。如果说之前开到5、6个小时，我自己都有点惊讶，我都惊讶我居然可以坚持这么久。那么就等浮选池开了，等那个直播时数重新登记了，我们再开始接下来的回合。接下来的抽卡回合，我成了半个版本，我终于可以抽卡了，表达我的开心。抽，没有抽，抽，就跟隔壁崩山，他刚更新西林，但是我抽他的武器，我抽了大概40抽，我还没抽到。然后我抽了上下2个，我抽了2个圣痕，他的专属圣痕，然后跟他最后我终于抽到他的武器。然后缺1个圣痕，大概就这么。然后接下来就是慢慢等，也不确定后面要抽啥，但是目前因为我们是外服，所以我们有合法的未来，所以我们可以看陆服那边现在进展如何。对，那边已经有长大的德丽莎1号的消息了，但是我说实在的，没什么兴趣。我比较喜欢本体。好，我想起来了，我要存着抽什么了？我要存着抽四宝接下来的武器，那个砖块看起来就很赞。 然后原神是要等4.1的更新。你知道，其实最近就是这阵子吧，米哈有各种人事异动啊之类的，然后吵的就是四处乱来乱去的，就大家都在议论。老实说，我自己看不习惯的是关于音乐方面的事情，就是其实听起来很嗨，也没有到很嗨啦。老实说，并不是一个很开心的过程，因为其实，我们可以知道，原神有一位比较知名的老师是什么陈老师，就是音乐的制作的。然后他要去做自己的他要专心去做自己要做的事情，自己想做的事情，所以他就离开了 Mix 的团队。但是因为基本上就是像我是有玩崩3，然后后来有玩崩铁，然后我也有接触一点崩2的音乐，整体感觉下来其实并没有什么问题啊，就是其实 Mix 并没有什么，并不会有差的问题。但是就会变成说，如果你只接触了原神，那你可能就会只知道比较知名的陈老师，然后你不知道其他的作曲家，然后你就会觉得哇，这个老师要走了，那这个游戏的音乐是不是要毁了之类的？但其实音乐制作并没有那么的个人化。像一个大型音乐的制作的话，它其实会分蛮多细小的工作给蛮多人的。就是好比说，因为我有一个是我以前有认识一个做音乐的朋友，然后他有跟我讲过做音乐的流程，然后他说基本上编曲是还蛮看，就是主旋律编曲这种东西是还蛮看天分，然后剩下的编排其实并不完全是靠这个人，就他可以不是一个人的工作这样子。就它其实可以，就比我们想的更加的分工化，这是比较细项的部分。所以说实在的，我觉得是不用担心音乐有什么问题，只是就是在看哔哩哔哩的那个弹幕的时候，就会看到说，这个老师走，陈老师不在这个公司，然后音乐倒是听起来还行的这种话，听起来就觉得还蛮过分的，我觉得。因为其实如果去把所有的音乐的制作人员的名字全部拆开来看的话，其实并不全部都是有他的名字，所以就会发现说，其实自己的认知会有一个蛮大的错误。我是比较希望大家能够注意到这件事。然后还有另一个是关于二创的事情，因为音乐会最近要开始吧，差不多是最近，因为一直都有放出那个卖的东西的消息，就是同场贩卖的周边，然后就有人为了纪念那个音乐会有画一张图。我那时候看那张图，我觉得没什么问题，我觉得画得很漂亮，所以我就给他按了个喜欢。然后结果过了几天，我就看到他说他在另一边就是出了一些问题，就他被指明说抄袭之类的。然后我是仔细看了一下他的那个文章，说实在的，我是用不太习惯那个是叫什么微博嘛，对的那个网页。他们做的指认跟比对，说实在的，整体看下来，其实你要说抄袭，还真的是完全不能这么说，而且还蛮牵强的。他画的是就是几个人拿着乐器在演奏这样。首先乐器的编排它不是专业的，所以它基本上是一个蛮靠感觉在画的。那再来是乐器本身。你知道一个乐器也不能长成那样嘛，对吧？就设计还是有限度的，而且要让人看得出哦，这个就是某某乐器，这样子也是有限制的。那乐器也就只长那个样子。然后像 如果是动作的话，动作其实我仔细看了一下，其实没有画对，因为他有画小提琴，然后我自己有练过小提琴，所以我知道的是小提琴你在拿那个弓弦，就是你手在拉动的那一根那个弓，对，我们一般叫它弓弦。其实小拇指要压在那根棍子的上面，大拇指是抵在下层黑色那一块，然后上面圆棍的那一块是4指，然后小拇指要立着。但其实大部分人我看了好像都没有画对过，就其实你可以知道，他并非是一个音乐专业的人，但他画了这张图，然后毕竟姿势也有一定的规定。其实它有一定的规定，有一些你可以看到一些比较厉害的那个，我记得有一位蛮厉害的小提琴家吧，他就还蛮常用跳舞结合现场表演的方式去进行演奏，但他的动作就可以比较的灵活一点，可是相对的他的姿势还是有在基础型上进行改动，但他的基础型还在。但相对的，像我们可以查到的资料就是只有基础型，那基础型就不会差到哪里去，就是这么简单。所以其实说真的，没有什么超级的问题，就只是姿势差不了多少而已。也不是说就是能够纠正抄袭也是一件好事，可是我觉得过度纠正有时候会变成一种病灶一样的东西。对，还是希望，我是希望那个绘师能够继续画图，继续开心的画图。我自己有在下面留言给他打气。这些都是内心发生的事情，真的是风波不断。然后4.1版本又要出一大堆内鬼消息，正在朝我扑面而来，我还要各种闪躲。我现在用那个社群软体都要非常小心，也在有类似内鬼消息，我必须要马上划过。我其实不太喜欢被爆雷，但我很常自己爆雷我自己。我自己爆雷我自己我就算了，可是如果我是被无意间被人爆雷，我自己会不太开心，因为我还蛮希望有一种惊喜感的。所以我只希望，说实在的，就是如果你要爆雷的话，那至少你加个马赛克嘛，让我按个点选确认再进去看之类的。消息很多，但是看着很心慌。爆雷，不要这样。应该不会有人特地想要看我难过吧，反正我也不会多难过了。我自己的个性就是这么的平淡。那今天就差不多到这啦，最后是我好像闲聊快20分钟，那就差不多到这啦，就先这样，拜拜。